Welcome to this week's weekly vlog. Hope you can hear me. We've just popped into the village to try out the Lidl. It opened a while ago, so we're just going to check it out. But unfortunately, they didn't have Daxter's brand of cat food, and he's very fussy. So, but my God, look at the rain behind us. So we're just sheltering now and waiting for it to pass. Check the rain radar, and it's over in about 2 minutes, and then we can make a quick dash for the car. So. Haven't got anything planned for this evening. Tomorrow we're off to the airport early to pick up Cameron, and then we'll see what the day brings. But just check the weather forecast, and looks like it's going to be really nice all week. Almost a bit too hot, but we'll see. So anyway, if anything happens, I'll take you with me. Oh, I've just got in this nice bouquet of flowers delivered from Faye, Cameron's mum. Thanks for having him. So sweet. Thanks, Faye, if you're watching. So we've just taken the boys shopping in Hovedorp Sunday, and Cameron's comparing US dollars to euros. I think fashion's nicer, it's a bit cheaper here apparently. So I'm just sitting and resting and waiting for the boys to make choices, and then I think we're going to go to the supermarket, and then I think this evening we're going to do a nice barbecue because the weather's really, really nice. So I'm just with Linda. That's the famous Linda I keep talking about, and we're in Amsterdam. We're at the Noordermarkt, just having a walk around. I was going to look for some fabric, but they sell everything here, so it's not very often we have a girls' day. We're always with the family, so just going to stop and take a coffee, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Linda and I have just been in a church in Amsterdam, so it's from 1578, and Linda's going to just explain a little bit about what it's called and stuff, so hold on.
In the middle of Amsterdam, we are standing at the church. It's called the Papegaai. It's the church of St. Petrus and Paul. And it's a famous quote here because it's in the shopping area, 1/4 for God. So you can go inside, it's for free, and you can put a candle on and you can have a little meditation or pray. It's for yourself, but really it's inside really nice. But we can't film because it's not allowed.
Okay, back now. Oh, it's hot. Just checked the temperature gauge and it said it's 27.5 degrees centigrade. And then apparently on Thursday they're expecting over 36 degrees. So wow. Oh, I mean this heat and this humidity. Well, firstly it does nothing for my hair because it just goes poof. Just trying to flatten it down for you guys. But also I just swell. You know, everything just swells. But anyway, so Linda and I had a really nice day. Well, day. It wasn't a full day, but I was trying to work out, I think it was like a year ago since we did that, and considering she's one of my closest friends here, we just don't often spend, you know, one-on-one time, so that was really nice. So, just in case you're wondering, I have actually been advised by, you know, the company doctor and to be doing these kind of things. Nothing too over, you know, exerting, but, you know, just doing nice sort of non-sort of thinking activities and you know, so I'm not taking the piss out of work and just not going in. This is all part of that, you know, this sort of getting better and recovering process. So just clearing that up. So anyway, I'll just quickly run through what I bought. So off the market, so cheap. I mean, it's one of those, you've got to have a good rummage, but if you're ever in Amsterdam, you should go to the Noordermarkt. I think it's on every day. So I bought this, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like this triangular shawl / scarf. It's quite big and it's got like this nice fringy tasseling on, so you can wear it as a scarf or a sarong. €1. Couldn't believe that. Okay, don't laugh, but I bought these ginormous pants. They're like shorts. I bought a black pair and a white pair, and they're for like chub rub. So, you know, when you're wearing a skirt and then you get too hot and your thighs do this, so that helps prevent that. So, don't know if that's oversharing, but anyway, thought I'd mention that. And they were like €2 a pair. So, I just snatched them up because that's a bargain. And then there was a lady there selling shoes. Now these are not really my kind of shoe, but I like wedges, but I don't normally buy things with diamonds on. But anyway, they were €20 and they fit really well. But I bought these nice wedges with like these sparkly diamonds on. I thought they're really cute little summer wedges, so we'll see. And then I went in, I can never pronounce this right, I think it's called sweltering green. And I'm not sure if it's Danish or Swedish, or it's definitely Scandinavian. It's a store, it's like one of these kind of stores that sell everything. I was there for something specific because I follow them on Instagram, and I've been eyeing up this this weaving loom for a while that I've seen. Don't know if it's any good. It was €12. I've not opened the box yet, but I'll just show you the picture so I can have a go at weaving. We'll see. If I do something with it, I'll show you. And then I was after some jewellery wire. So I got this, which was €1.33, and there's absolutely loads on it. And then, oh, I got some air dry clay. A while ago, William and I tried to make air dry bowls, and it was like this stone clay, and it was terrible. It dried horrible. It wasn't nice to work with. So I thought I'd give that a go. That was €3.64. Don't know what the weight is. It's not very thick, but I mean it's quite heavy, and it's white, so that's what we were looking for. So if we do something with that, I'll let you know. And then I don't even know why I bought a dishcloth, which was €1.38, but I just liked this old-fashioned style dishcloth. I don't know why, I just had to have it. Hey babies! So it's 30 degrees here already today. It is so hot, but we've just discovered that Jack likes watermelon and Daxter does not. Yep. So I think it's about 30 degrees. Is it 30 degrees, Will? Okay. We think it's 30 degrees today, and tomorrow's expected even hotter. And like a tomato. So I had the bright idea to buy William a little paddling pool, and so off we went in the 30-degree heat, and the garden centre didn't have any, so we drove around and eventually we found one, and I thought this will do, you know. So we took it home, and then it's 33 degrees.
And
So
the house 32.
And the house is cooler actually. So anyway, eventually got it home, started unpacking this giant heavy box, which I thought was strange for a paddling pool. And then it turns out there's a part missing, and we couldn't fit it all back in the box. And I phoned customer service in 20 minutes. It was ringing. So we just threw everything back in the car, drove back to the store, and they were very nice. And it turns out that the other one, there was one left, also was missing a part. So she just gave me the part from that, threw it back in the car, got home, started assembling it, and it turns out that it's not quite the paddling pool that I imagined. In fact, it's massive, and we've not told Lawrence, so he's going to be in for a bit of a shock when he gets home. Hopefully it's filled by the time he arrives. I think it's going to be a couple of hours. I'll just quickly show you what we've bought. So there it is. That's the swimming pool. Do you want to stand next to it, Will, so you can see how big it actually is? Oh! Yeah, so that's the swimming pool. How much water's in it? How long have we been filling it for now?
At least
15-20 minutes. But I think about an hour should be filled. So we've had to shuffle bins and junk, and this space is actually supposed to be where the shed's going to be built, but we've not got round to that yet. Jack's going crazy. I hope he doesn't bite the pool and tear a hole in it. And that little pool there is Jack's pool, which initially we was going to start with that, and we started cleaning it, and anyway, so let you know, hopefully tomorrow it's going to be nice and warm. Just out in the village having dinner with Alison and Natalie, and before we all disappear for our summer holidays. So I'll quickly show you what we're having, and then we're going to get stuck in. Having this delicious Asian beef salad, and Natalie, hi Nat.
Hi.
Natalie and Alison, who you know, they're having goat's cheese salad. So we've decided to come to the beach today. It's supposed to be the hottest day of the year. Did you check the temperature? I think we're expecting about 39 degrees, 38 degrees, I don't know. Alison's going to have a quick look now. We're not going to show you our bikini bodies because we're not quite ready yet, but you can imagine. So there's the sea behind me. We're in a place called Zandvoort, and we left really early, so I think we were at the beach by about 9:30, but I mean it was still scorching hot by then anyway. None of our boys wanted to come with. Actually, Alison's boys are not here, they're all on holiday, but none of my boys or Cameron wanted to come with. So we're having a girls' day. Alison's got a day off, and I reckon in an hour. What's it now? 32. Okay, it's 32 now. I reckon in another hour or so this beach is going to be wall to wall with bodies, but I'll just quickly pan round and let you have a look, and then we're going to crash out on our sun loungers. We're just by the lake, and they've got like a hippie market, like a pizza style market. So by this cute little Citroen car with Lawrence, Linda and Ronald and Ali are here, and but they're waving, but I'm not filming them. But I'll wave back, hi. And it's like a little market, but I'll show you some shots of the lake. It's gorgeous. It's still really, really hot. But I've not really bought anything. But it's nice to see all like the boho style sun. So just had a sneaky cold beer that hit the spot. So carry on walking. So you see the market is stretching out to the lake, and that's the shoreline. I think you've probably seen this before when we've been on the boat. But it's still really busy. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and so warm. The water's lovely, but we're not swimming. And sun's just going down. So that's our Friday night. So we're just off to do the weekly shop, the big shop, and yeah, a couple of updates. I forgot to mention this. Sorry, there's some, I think it's a moorhen going crazy at the canal at the back. Shut up. But I forgot to mention, when we was at the beach the other day with Alison and I don't know if you saw, if you can rewind the footage, but when you hire a sun lounger from one of the beach bars, you get like these metal framed windbreakers. And it was like about an hour before we were going home, and we had a swim in the sea, and I was lying there, you know, eyes closed, sunbathing. Alison got up to put a bit of sun cream on, and then all of a sudden I felt like this huge like blow, you know, to my my breastplate there, the chest area, and at the same time I heard Alison like scream. I don't know, sorry to fly. And then as I opened my eyes, there was 2 young girls stood there, and everybody was in a, you know, a panic, like, oh my God, are you okay? And then initially I was like, couldn't breathe. And then I thought, I just had this pain. And then somebody said, the windbreakers it just flew at you. And then, you know, one of these little freak gusts of winds had come and just picked the thing up from further down the beach, just landed on me. But anyway, I was okay, you know, nothing's broken, but I mean, it's still, that was Thursday and it's Saturday today, and it's still very painful, you know, even like sleeping on it, even if I touch it, it's like, ow. I don't think there's anything broken, but yeah, that was a bit traumatic. I forgot to tell you about that. And then the other thing, so last night after we finished at the lake, we went back to Alison's place for for a glass of wine, and then Andy, Alison's husband, was telling us this hilarious story, and I've heard it so many times, and every time he says it, every time he tells it, I really have to laugh, because it's a horrible but funny story. And the condensed version is, one of his kids' balls was in the canal, and to help him get it back, he ended up lying on top of a wasp nest to reach the ball, and it was in, you know, the sort of groin area. So he's telling this story, and as I said, I laugh every single time. And then all of a sudden, I got stung like 4 times on the side of my knee. I had leggings on, and a bloody wasp had got me, and it's still bad this morning. So I don't know if I'm having some kind of like mild allergic reaction. But then the really weird thing is, I'm not going to show you because it's gross. This eyelid, I was putting a bit of makeup on this morning. I thought, what the hell's that? And I lifted my eyelid, and my whole eyeball under the eyelid, you can't see it just looking straight on, is bloodshot. Not like infection red, but like you know, one of those little hemorrhages you have in the eyes. So I googled if it was like, you know, an allergic reaction to the wasp. I don't see anything. And then I thought, I wonder if and that thing hit me. Maybe it just glanced my eye. I mean, it doesn't feel sore or anything, but anyway, that was my little trauma this week. So Lawrence is just finishing watching the rugby, and as I said, we're going to go off and do the groceries, and then I think he's got 1 week left in work, and then he's free for a few weeks, so at least we can chill out. Anyway, I'm going to say quickly before the plane goes over and drowns me out, thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next weekly vlog. Bye.